welcome back to my channel. If you're a newbie, my name is Lovette Jallow, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. In this video, and show you guys exactly how I mix my skin cream. It's a mixture of shea butter, coconut oil, and some yummy goodness. So come with me and watch as I mix 3 batches of shea butter mixture, which I do use for my skin, for my face, for my hair. Yes, it's a foolproof guide and a lazy woman's secret to actually body wellness. So my mixtures, you can adapt them. So sometimes I'll add a little bit more avocado oil, a little less jojoba oil, but in essence it remains the same consistency throughout the year. Every now and then during the winter I'll put some essential oils like eucalyptus in it, but right now I'm very sensitive to smell, so I prefer just the shea smell and the coconut smell mixed together. The rest of the oils don't have any scent, so you can use them whenever, however you choose to. I find that this mixture helps my skin really feel moisturized. It feels soft, and people are complimenting my face, saying that when I'm not wearing makeup it looks really glowy. It's very good for my skin and my edges as well. As you can see, I've just done my my weave and my edges are looking particularly healthy. If you want 2 guesses on what I'm putting on there, it's the same oil that I put everywhere. I like to say everywhere. Anywho, guys, without further ado, let's get started and mix this ish. So the first things you're gonna need are a couple of mason jars, because that is where you'll be storing everything. You're gonna need coconut oil, shea butter, an assortment of oils that you'll be using. You also need heat-proof bowls because you will be heating up a little bit of the shea butter just to soften it up. So like I said, you're gonna need raw shea butter. In this case, I have different oils like almond oil, avocado oil, that are all going in the mix. I start off by pouring some water I've heated up into the bigger bowl. Once the water is enough and I use just halfway through that bowl, I'm going to put the smaller bowl inside, because that's where I will be placing the shea butter, which is really quite hard to blend. So it's a lot easier if you put it, heat it up, not heat up, but warm it up just a little bit so it becomes a little bit soft to the touch. I also put in the coconut oil because what I found previously, when you mix them whilst they're both very cold, I get clumps. So for me, it's easier to warm it up just a little bit so that it's more softer to manage. Then I apply also 50 grams of the coconut oil, which you'll be seeing shortly, since I have a bucket full of coconut oil. Check me out. Yes, I'm going to pour that in with the shea butter. You can never have too much of coconut oil. Yes. So I'll stir it just a little bit until it starts to soften up. And once it's softened up, this is generally what it looks like. It becomes a bit eggy, it becomes a bit white in consistency, like you're baking a cake. And then I take my mixer and I am blending for dear life, because I don't want any clumps and any lumps in my beautiful whipped shea mixture. So once I've blended it a little bit to ensure that there's no lumps, I pour in my almond oil. Now, if you're looking for measurements, you can think about it this way. These are 3 tablespoons that I'm putting in. Only I use my sleeve, my plastic sleeve. Then I go in with avocado oil and I use the same amount. I use 3 tablespoons of that. Then I go in with some jojoba oil and I'm gonna use the same amount of a mixture. 3 tablespoons generally, but you can mix this any which way you want. Then I go in with argan oil, Moroccan argan oil as well. And with this one, I do use a little bit more. I think I use 4 tablespoons. And then I go with West Indian castor oil. This is the castor oil that has no color whatsoever. And lastly, I'm gonna go in with the black castor oil because this is a mixture I'll be using on my hair, my body, and my face. It's vital for me to have castor oil because castor oil has been my savior. Once all the mixture has been in there, I will stir it just for a couple of minutes to make sure that the oils have kind of blended together. Then I'll take my mixer and I'll put it on a medium level, and I will just stir it until I start seeing air kind of like infuse into the Shea mixture. As you can see, it's getting fluffier and fluffier and fluffier. The color that you're seeing is exactly the color it is. It's a little bit yellow, but here you will see that, you will kind of see the color, but it's just the lighting that makes it look very white. Then I take a plastic bag. It's an ecological plastic bag, I'll have you know. And then I'll pour the entire mixture in there because it's just easier for me to pour it into the mason jars once it's in a plastic sleeve. So I close that and you can see, oh, look how fluffy it is, like clouds. And I'm going to cut 2 holes at the bottom of the bag once I open these mason jars. Go for it, Lovette. You can do it. Yay! And I'm going to cut 2 holes at the bottom because I'm impatient. I don't like to wait. There you go. And then I'm going to pour that in. Look at that. Like ice cream. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is where I realized I made a bit too much, so it actually is enough for 3 batches rather than just the 2 batches that you see here. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go and put a 3rd one in there as well because I'm going traveling. I need some Shea mixture in my life, especially during the dry parts of the year. So there you go, you just pour that in. And I've got exactly 3 batches. This will last me literally a week. No, I'm joking. This will probably last me a good 3 months. Maybe less. If I use for my hair and my body. Yeah, okay, maybe 2 months then. And that's it. Perfect. Oh yeah, massage that hair. Look how supple the skin becomes. And it absorbs so well. I always feel soft.
Vad använder du för produkter hemma då?
Jag blandar egna. Rosenserien har jag provat ett tag. Men det verkar som om jag